this team, we're going to stand together and fight disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigate the path, and life happened all so fast. No, they got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta prove, It's fight for millions, second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I make the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. For the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICS. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games they play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta prove, I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more kids, no children leaving us dancing on. We got to be the door. No, I never can.
Are you waking up?
Great job.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Barbershop conversations, man. What's up, man? Tammy Jones in here early. She's like, hey, what up, West Virginia 2 times. Christopher Jurnett, Triple OG. Sir. RKC, welcome to the show. Batman, welcome back. Where you been, man? You been on the road? Heavy rollers, man. Pierre, Marcus, not West Virginia, Utah. DB, Rob G Films. What you got coming out, Rob G Films? You got any films coming out that we can help you promote? DB, what up, DB, man? DB. TB came back, baby. We back in the building, man. Encore, do you want more? Hey, we in here, man. So I appreciate everyone tuning in. TJ Sports Talk, man. Thank you. Andrew Charles, Danny Swift, Ark Garcia. What's up, man? Oh man. Hey, I ain't gonna even front to you. For real, for real. I think Danny Garcia is a good fighter, man. I think his ability to know himself is what makes him great. You know, his timing is fucking superlative, man. You know what I mean? And what up, Ant Fresh? And so yeah, man. Roger Mayweather passed today, man. Um oh yeah, man. What's up, JJ? Yeah, it's on tonight. We're gonna have some fun. We might as well keep the ball rolling. Ain't nothing going on in boxing, so we ain't got nothing but a bunch of niggas in here. So you know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time. We got some women in here. We got to convince them to shout out. You know what I mean? And but yeah, Roger Mayweather, man, his health has been failing for quite some time, and you're never prepared for another man's death, obviously. But the family, man, my gosh, two deaths in like 10 days or something like that. You know, what I mean, that's a lot to handle. That's definitely a lot to handle, man. Oh, he'll be in here, Christopher. Don't worry about it. He'll be in here. And you know, I just feel bad for the family, the grandkids, especially the young kids, man, who don't really have a concept of life and death. They only understand life, you know, three people, three children losing a mother and then losing a grandmother. Yeah, what's up, Akeem the Great? What's up, man? It's just um yeah. They always say they go in three. Yeah. Well, both mamas are gone. I'll tell you that much, man. Yeah. So I used to always have conversations with Roger Mayweather, um, soft conversation. So because he would always be sitting in the white chairs in the Mayweather gym. If you guys ever been to the Mayweather gym, there's like 2 rows of white chairs there, and I would just have soft talk with him. You know what I mean? And um, you know, nothing real big, but he always talked. You know, and then you can visibly see his health failing, and his memory. He started losing if I remember correctly, he started losing his memory because he didn't really um, remember some of the things that we would talk about, and so but yeah, man. And the last time I saw him was at a Cosmopolitan fight. Who I don't I can't recall. He was in a wheelchair and they had to roll him in. It was a Cosmopolitan fight. Maybe it was, I want to say, Robert Easter versus maybe it was the Robert Easter fight this past year. I'm uncertain of that. Don't quote me on that. But I know it was a Cosmopolitan fight because he was in the corner, and that's the last time I actually saw him. So yeah, man. Yeah, obviously, rest in peace, Roger Mayweather, man, and blessings to the Mayweather family, man. Yeah, two in 10 days, man. That's rough to go by, man. And yeah, man, we're gonna jump into it, man. We're gonna jump into it, man. What else we got going on in boxing? Oh man, I don't know what else we got going on in boxing, but I figure, man, we could change it up just a little bit, man. You know what I mean? We definitely can change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? And help TB out and everyone else, because everyone has their own concept of dating. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own concept of dating, but I genuinely, and if obviously you want to talk about Roger Mayweather shit, I mean, you're more than welcome to. I don't really have any personal Roger Mayweather stories. You know what I mean? So I can't sit here and say I knew the man. I knew him from just like y'all, 24/7. Those are my fondest memories of Roger Mayweather. You know what I mean? And Floyd Mayweather on the pads, that type of thing, and obviously you don't know shit about boxing. You know what I mean? That's his most famous quote, one of his more famous quotes. And you know, and obviously the tensions that they had as a family, but now is not the time to talk about that, obviously. Um, but um, but yeah, man, it's my brother, and wow, Mark, that's rough. Woo, I can't imagine that. Yeah, 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 that coronavirus. Hey, isn't it funny how black people give it everything? Hey, they got that Rona going around. They got that Rona. What's going on with that Rona, man? Oh my God, man. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. It's hard being an alpha male and walking around in America, dog. That was an abrupt shift. You know what I mean? All these independent women think it's a threat to their kingdom. You know what I mean? And I thought we should have this conversation tonight, man. Feel free to talk your shit, speak your truth unequivocally, man. When you call in, the floor is yours, man. Don't feel like you got to hold back for nothing. If people judge you, they judge you. It's okay. You know what I mean? And but I thought it was real interesting because it's funny how we didn't have a lot of people in last night, you know, but the day conversations were just so motherfucking good. You know what I mean? From the stocks to the making money online to dating to boxing, man. We were everywhere in 2 hours. Yeah, we did that all in 2 hours, man. So yeah, man. So Drew. Hey Drew, your sister was in here last night, dog. Your little sis, big sis. Drew.
So,
gotta give you an intro.
all you scared to death Negroes.
What up, man?
Yo, what's good?
How you feeling, man?
I feel like shit. I'm high right now.
Oh yeah. How's your health and everything? Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, these stitches ain't no joke.
Oh,
This shit ain't no joke. I
really?
got the ill hernia.
Uh-huh.
I look like a goddamn stabbing victim. Shit is crazy.
Ugh.
Shit is ridiculous. You know, I could barely walk. But you know, I'm in a hospital, new facility, first person in this room.
Uh-huh.
And I'm, breaking all kinds of records. I'm the first nigga to call your show tonight.
Yeah, I'd rather have a nigga than a coon, I tell you that much. You had to be here last night to get that joke. By the way, this
I've
is a
been in and out of consciousness.
Uh-huh.
I've been in and out of consciousness all day.
Uh-huh.
There's a petition going on, I understand. It's from what I understand.
Yeah, it is.
And brothers and sisters, put your money where your mouth is, man. We got to band together. This is serious, man. This is very, very serious. Oh yeah, R.I.P. Roger. R.I.P. Roger. I saw that briefly.
Yeah.
That's Floyd's having a hard way to go.
Oh, isn't he? Yeah, you don't. Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, regardless of how we feel about him, he's having a hard way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And this year is like really 3 months in, and a lot of shit is happening. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But I know I sound crazy. I'm kind of like all over the place. But yeah, nurse got a big butt though. Yeah, I got a sexy nurse. She's hot. She's gorgeous. Yeah, man. But put your money where your mouth is, man. We got to get this guy. I got to get well because I got to talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? And we got to keep pushing, man. I don't like how we're being treated as fans, and I don't like how we're being treated as a community. You're not going to brush us under the rug, man. You're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to do that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But with every word, my fucking stomach is killing me. So I'm about to get off this phone, but I had to call and show love, brother.
I appreciate you. Love you, man. Feel better.
Love you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Talk to you.
Yeah, peace. Yeah, Drew Titan, man. Yeah, he obviously had his surgery and he's healing well. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Hopefully his sister will come in today and finish his phone call. Hey, you.
So,
I'll give you a double dosage.
Scared to death Negroes.
But then you want nip too, right?
Yes, sir.
Check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot
Hit
my I's when I can't sleep well.
I ain't gonna even lie. That's a dope
Man,
ass
that shit
intro.
go hard, man.
That shit go hard.
Both go hard. What's good with it? What's good with it?
I want to hear this shit again, dog.
Let
the V12.
Double check the details. Gotta cross my T's to dot my
Gotta
I's.
try
or I
my
can't
T's and
sleep
dot my
well.
eyes, or I can't see well.
God, that shit hit
that's my
different.
shit.
Man.
That shit's so hard, bro.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Roger thing out real quick. I'm just gonna say I appreciate Roger, man. He can help so many young kids grow up to be great fighters, great boxers, man. No matter if it's the amateur program or pro, I mean, his work is just essential. You know what I'm saying? It's in a class of its own. You know, Floyd Mayweather Sr. is really, really good at what he does. It's just something special. Like Roger put that little bit of extra oomph on it. You know what I'm saying? And he really is all about defense. You know what I'm saying? Defense was always first with him. In 2010, I got to do mid work with him for 3 months straight, and that shit was, man, it really changed my life and made me want to, you know, really just be immersed in the boxing culture and everything. So going to that gym and getting to work with him was a privilege. You know what I'm saying? And he used to always say, you know, Sugar Ray Robinson is the best fighter of all time, you know, because he'd have this wall. And I'm pretty sure he had you showed around to the wall, too, with all the different fighters on there. And he'll point and he'll ask you, like, okay, which fighter do you think is the best of all time? And, of course, people would say Rocky Marciano, or they would say Joe Louis or Jersey Joe Walcott. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, different names like that. But he would always point to Sugar Ray and say,
yeah, he loved it.
What other fighter got 138 knockouts? So there it is. You know what I'm saying? There it is. That just shut everybody up. Like, damn, 138 knockouts. That's ridiculous. But yeah, man, you said you didn't have that many memories with him besides just like brief conversations.
Yeah, small conversations because, you know, he didn't talk too much when his health was failing. And when he was moving around, you had a lot. He would be walking around in the gym and he would always be working, you know. So I never really had any sit down type of conversations with him like I've had everyone else, you know, of recent time. But no, but I just had, hey, how you doing, man? You know, obviously Floyd coming back. You know what I mean? Small talk shit like that. You know what I mean? Nothing really big. So I don't really have any substantiated conversations, but my biggest memories of him is obviously being at one point he was the glue of the Mayweather family, you know. You know, and the Mayweathers did it their way, you know. You know,
they did. I mean, you gotta and look, that's one thing we need to throw in there. I know people feel a certain way about Floyd, but think about as a black family, they come from one of the most impoverished, I mean, really impoverished neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where blacks really don't have a fucking chance there. And they all packed up their shit, said it ain't working here, took their ass to Vegas, and the rest is really fucking history, my G. Like, we all need to salute and applaud that, you know what I'm saying? Because you can say what you want, talk shit, be bitter, but the results are the results. The facts are the facts. The numbers are in, and they won at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it is what it is, man. That family legacy is what I'm trying to say have won. Like, it's going to continue generation after generation. I was just looking at Roger's stats and stuff, and he was in the Hall of Fame, and he's the number one boxer in Las Vegas. He has over 41 fights that was fought there. So they said that was like a record or something like that. Like just total fights in a row. Nobody's fought 41 straight fights in Las Vegas like Roger did. So they had that as an accolade and everything. Nothing I want to touch on real quick too is health. A lot of us, we kind of neglect it. We laugh, be like, ha ha, I like to eat my neck bones, da 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 da. And I like to eat my fast food. Man, this should tell us a lot, man. This dude in 2010 was healthy as hell. I'm telling you, I was right in front of him. I was doing meal work with him. He was moving. He had a lot of muscle to his body, like more than usual. And then it's like as soon as 2013 at the beginning, he just his health just failed him. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't know he had diabetes. He had signs that he had it, but he kind of ignored it. And us as black men, we have such a bravado about us, such, you know what I'm saying, alpha male persona, that a lot of times we reject and neglect our health and going to the hospital. So, bro, if you feeling fucked up, if you feel your energy levels drop, you feel your testosterone drop, you see your muscle tone starting to drop, I don't give a fuck if you 31, 41, or 51, you need to go to the hospital and just get a checkup, of just daily checkup. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna cost you that much. So I just really want people to look into that, man, and leave the sugar alone. You know what I'm saying? The white granulated sugar is the devil. Leave that shit alone. But back on boxing, man, like I said, man, Tyson Fury, I just want to talk about him a little bit more and say, man, that dude gonna get what's coming to him. And like you said, he gonna be fat as a motherfucker when he come back on the scene. Cause I'm telling you, he ain't working out like that. He probably depressed because he know he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He probably eating 8 and 10 meals a day like he was doing before. You know what I'm saying? So, because I think you had called him, what you call him, a junkie, a crackhead?
Yeah.
What you call him, Fred?
A crackhead. Yeah, a crackhead.
Man, you had me hollering, bro.
You can't trust a crackhead. You give a crackhead a job. You know, hey, do this. Nigga, it should be done in 15 minutes, man. Hey, rake these leaves. Hey, rake this whole park of leaves. That should be done in 8 minutes flat, dog. I ain't gonna lie. These crackheads get shit done when they want that hit, dog.
They do though, no, man. Shit,
Man.
they do on hood, man. They get shit done. You hear me? And it's cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, they can make miracles happen,
Yeah,
man.
they'll build a house for you.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get back into the checks. I know other people probably about to call in. I appreciate you, Fred. Love you, bro. And let's keep on rocking and rolling. 100.
Peace. Yeah, man. So yeah, crackheads are the shit, dog. Man. I mean, I grew up with nothing but crackheads. I mean, like every corner of my existence. How the hell we go from talking crackheads to Pastor Deacon Usher 305, man? How we do that?
All you scared to death Negroes.
What's poppin'?
What's good, family? What's good?
Everything great. How you feeling tonight?
Hey, man, one day at a time. I won't complain. I want to say R.I.P. to Roger, man. Great man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I seen that shit come across the screen this morning, it fucked with me a little bit. You know.
It definitely stopped me today. It definitely stopped me.
Because for real, how I seen Roger, he was he was, to me, the realest Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He kept it 100. He kept it a buck, man. You know what I'm saying? You could take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be missed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Sure. When you no knock on his father dealing with Alzheimer's and all that. Ain't, you know, talking about being for real. He was the realest to me. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I wanted to say about Tyson Fury. I sat down and I just began to think to myself, you know, when he changed trainers and went to the Crunk gym, I had to take a little deeper look and a deeper thought. Why would he do that? What was the real motive behind that? Okay, that was to hide the cheating that he was going to do and blame it on, I went and learned some aggressive type of fighting. You already knew what you was going to do, but you hid behind the Crunk's name. Attack, when you knew you was coming in to hit with your bare knuckles. I said you need to check those gloves, and I said also you need to make sure they check this man and be for his juicing. I said that shit before. This was on me, but I know what type of guy this is. Because I remember when he was caught cheating before, but he got off. That's why I said in that second fight, you need to make sure you holler at your boy, tell him make sure those gloves check and make sure this man get tested. You know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
But that Crunk thing kept welling on my mind. The reason why they chose the Crunk gym, it was to hide the fact of what he was going to do. It just kept playing in my head. I said, man, you know what? That shit is damn real. This is what so what was said after the fight? All you heard was Crunk gym. You know what I'm saying? That was the excuse. You see what I'm saying? So he can hide, even if he tricked the media to go along with it, because it did. He built it up like, well, I'm finna go to the Crunk gym. And when he did interviews, I'm gonna come out aggressive. This is why I went to the Crunk gym, so I can get. If you don't been there and trained with these folks before, you already know how to do this, right? You gain this extra weight. You dip your hand in gas to make you harden up your hands. I sent you the video. You remember I sent you the video where he was bragging about him and the bare knuckle thing. You see what I'm saying? So all this shit was planned, premeditated. and they hid the fact of what he was going to do behind the Crunk's name. That was the scapegoat he was planning to do, and he almost succeeded, except God's eyes was all over his ass. You understand me? Yeah. He couldn't get away with it, and every day more info is just dropping. He can't run. He can't run, fam. I mean, I'm literally every day waking up to new news. I ain't never seen. I really, in the beginning, I didn't think it was going to have this much information falling out day by day. I thought we was going to be up on the same information for a while. But man, this shit is steady dropping every day, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And I just wanted to make sure you know, fam. We cannot evade that fact that he used the Crunk name to cheat.
Yep.
We have to throw that in there. He used the Crunk name to cheat. You came out and said that you were going to go and learn all these things at the Crunk gym. And he got what Sugar Hill. You got him on camera. He sees him from ear to ear looking like a brass monkey. And it ain't even about you, fool. They just use the Crunk name to do this dirty shit. Every time I see him, it's disgusting. And then you got Ishay Smith. Did you see that from Ishay?
Oh, yeah. We won't talk about that. We definitely going to talk about that. I wanted to stand alone. I didn't want to combine that in the title.
Okay, my bad.
Talk about it. I just didn't want to put it in the title with Roger Mayweather. You know what I mean? I was like,
right.
Then people might say, oh, Floyd's a coon too. I didn't really want that. So that's why. But I want you guys to talk about that for sure.
Yeah, man, because that was so disgusting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That shit there.
Tell the people what he said. Tell the people what he said.
Man, what he was saying was black fighters, in particular, black fighters always finding a way to hate on white popular fighters because we're just mad because Deontay Wilder lost. We just can't accept that he lost to a better fighter, a white fighter. And first of all, I don't see a lot of black fighters going out there shitting on white fighters because they good or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You hear a lot of black fighters giving white fighters their props. If you good, you good. Not just black fighters. Black fans give white fighters their props. What the fuck? What are you talking about, dude? You know what I mean? And I mean, he went in, bro. I mean, it was so much he said, so I can't drop it all. You know what I mean? But it was ridiculous. It was cooning at his highest. This man, he was going in. So, I mean, you would have thought that this was Tyson Fury's brother. He went in for Tyson Fury. But my thing is, why is you going in so hard for Tyson Fury like this, here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you see in the comments, these racists coming in, they're agreeing with this sucker. They're agreeing with him, and all the brothers and sisters coming in like, man, what is wrong with you? Have you lost your mind? And he going back and forth with black people about this white man.
Yep.
That was clearly dead ass wrong. Dead wrong. It's sad. And then he went in and tried to sneak this on Cunningham. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So he wanted to debunk what Cunningham, the display that Cunningham showed. He wanted to back that down and show you, don't forget what that nigga saying. All y'all crazy. All y'all gotta be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then he gonna come back in and try to apologize to Cunningham, saying, you know, we cool, that and the third. I got love for you, but we just disagree. Bruh. I mean, the man showed y'all plain as day how this man was cheating. And also, even in his so-called debunking of everybody explaining what this man did, he never, ever in his so-called ranting he was doing, he couldn't explain away how this glove was flipping back. Why you weren't talking about how the glove was flipping back, showing this man fish at the wrist area, punching this man? He never dealt with that. He talked, if they're gonna show a photo of Muhammad Ali with an old 1960-something glove, you know, when they had the thumbs was not stitched to the glove. You know, come on, man. What are you talking about? This ain't the 60s, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You talking about a whole different era of boxing, bruh. Technology is different. Everything is different, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Everything is as far as equipment goes, shit is better, bruh. What are you talking about? Why you this man, you know, this is why a guy like that you can understand why his fan base was so small. Cause you know what I'm saying? This type of house Negro would tell on me and you, Fred, because we got a plan to get the hell off the plantation. This nigga here would tell on us, bro. We would have to throw him off in the cane field somewhere, the cotton field somewhere, and hide his ass. You know what I'm saying? This type of nigga is dangerous to us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of cats like him out there that's dangerous to us. And they need to go. Well, God, hey, you know, I ain't pregnant. I'm just saying, they need to go, bruh. They should be shunned away from us. And when they come out, they get no love, bruh. Cats like that there, when you see them out on media day and they're trying to act like they're a superstar, bro, you get no, we don't even know you. Don't walk right past that sucker like from the black folks, bruh. We should treat these type of suckers like they don't even matter. Because when we acknowledge them suckers in the open and don't take no pictures with them, none of that shit. I was very disgusted with this punk. All I could think about, I threw 2 thumbs up when I thought about Tony Harrison when he knocked his ass out. Well, damn, he knocked him out.
I'm trying to find a tweet now. That's why I don't know.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to put that in on that. Did you also get that? What I sent you about? I just want to ask you this. That's all. Did you get that video I sent you about Carissa and when I told you Max Kellerman was disrespecting her?
I saw it.
Okay.
When he was like,
all right, bro. Hey,
yeah.
What you gonna say?
I saw it when he was intentionally tried to mispronounce the quote and all that.
Right, and all that, like, you know what I'm saying, being very disrespectful. Oh my God, and he's another racist. Hey man, love y'all, love the family, bro. One love, and you know, I'm gonna sit back and watch the show, man.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Absolutely. All right. I'm trying to find the quote right now from Ishe Smith. I knew that's where the show was gonna go. I knew it. Right. I knew it. I knew this where the show was gonna go, man. I knew it, man. God damn. And don't forget.
All right, family.
All right, appreciate you. No, I'm
yes, sir.
I'm done talking to you. Peace. Hey, so there's a petition too. The petition will not fit in my comment section because it's only 200 characters, but feel free to go to Young Pharaoh's Instagram. It's in his it's in the top of his Instagram too. You can go to my community page and sign it. And yeah, man, missed 154-pound punching bag. Yeah, man, he didn't have a great career. You guys are validating very point. Shit is hilarious. I'm trying to find a quote right now. Y'all about to lose y'all mind, dog. When y'all see this quote, whoosh, y'all about to lose y'all mind, man. Damn. Oh, man. Damn. Y'all about to lose y'all mind when y'all see this tweet. I'm trying to find it. That's why I'm not being responsive to y'all comments. I can't see them. I'm on a different page. Blue Blood, can you screenshot me that damn tweet? Because he's been tweeting like a son of a biscuit. Okay, I got it. No need. Here's the quote from Ishe Smith. Here's a quote. I'm just copying and paste the first piece of this. All right. Everybody read this. I'm just going to call a spade here. Black fighters will do anything to discredit a white fighter. End quote. Oh, my God, dog it. Oh, my God, dog it. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Damn. Man, whew. Man, I got more breaking news, man. Shout out to another subscriber, man. The WBC has spoken, y'all. The WBC has spoken as it relates to um yeah, because they told me the same shit, but at this same time, the WBC asked about a subscriber asked the WBC um dude, I'm trying. Okay, let me just quote, and then we'll move forward from there. Okay, I'm just gonna quote. This is another quote. So we got a whole lot of shit to talk about, man. Man, this show was fucking packed. So he says, quote from a subscriber. So when will the Tyson Fury glove situation be investigated? Quote from the WBC. Ask INSAC. Ask the Nevada State Athletic Commission. They washing their hands. They acting like Pilate. You know what I mean? It's just disgusting, man. Man, this shit is disgusting. Man, they sanctioned the fight. Don't you know the WBC sanctioned this fight? Sanctioned the fight, dog. And if y'all miss Ishay Smith quote, feel free. Here's the quote again. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. Black fighters would do anything to discredit a white fighter. And let me finish the quote. Let me read the quote in its entirety. I probably can put the whole quote. Man, they paying him double time. Damn, it's too big. No, it's 271 characters. So I'm going to read it to you. Quote from Ishay Smith's Twitter. I'm just going to call a spade here. Black fighters will do anything to discredit a white popular fighter. As much racism in this game, that ain't it. The glove controversy is one of the dumbest things I've ever fucking seen. A heavyweight fought with a glove half on, end quote. That's his quote. And I'm gonna see if I can put it in there.
So, all you scared to death Negro.
Hey, what's poppin'?
What's happening with it? Is everything boxing?
Oh, what's up, man? Appreciate you
going
calling.
on? What's going on with it, Fred?
I'm good. What's poppin'?
I mean, you know what it is. You're either gonna be a house Negro or field Negro. Mm-hmm. It's always gonna be a certain amount of house Negroes come out and try to get validations from the white fans. You know, that's what it's about. You know, I mean, all of this evidence that everybody's come out with, and you still trying to back this man up? Come on now. What sense does that make? If this was Wilder, would he be doing that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, it's like that in all, it's like that everywhere. You always gonna get your certain amount of house Negroes that's gonna come out, you know, cooning and trying to back up, you know, to try to get validations from the white fans. Because, I mean, when he was in the ring, he wasn't relevant.
Yeah,
Ishay Smith was never relevant.
No, he wasn't.
And that's real shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. And I think that
so how could you come?
No, go ahead. I want you to finish, please.
I'm just saying, how could you come out to defend this man when you've seen all of this? This shit don't make no sense. How could you even open your mouth to come out to defend this? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. He cooning to get validations from all the white fans. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, now they're going to love him, you know. You know, all the non-black fans that, you know, hate Wilder. I mean, shit. That's the best thing for a coon to do is come out and take up a Tyson Fury right now. That's the best thing he could have did.
Like, yeah, man. And his name is Ishay Ulawa Kamu Ali Smith. I mean, that's just beyond my own understanding because Malcolm X, everyone say this. Oh, I mean, he just said it.
So, all you
scared to death Negro. And he says, tell your master to come out. You know what I mean? Stop defending your master is basically what he says in that speech. You know, stop defending them. Get out the way. Like, how about if we're 100% wrong? Get out the way. I swear to you, I was at the Melody Bar and Grill. I would say about a year and a half ago. I ain't been out in so long. Man, about a year and a half ago, right? I saw this black dude choking the shit out of this white boy. Choking the man, when I say choking the shit out, I mean choking the life out of him. I just sat there and said, in my mind, like, whoop his ass. I didn't even care. Like, I'm being honest. Like, it's collateral damage to me at this point. You know, like,
you see how they do us?
Yeah.
You see how they do us?
Yeah.
I mean, you see how they do us. So why would you stick your neck out to stick up for some shit like that? And then on the other hand, I mean, how many white people do you see that's defending Deontay Wilder? How many white people you see defending Deontay Wilder?
Definitely not in the numbers that we are supporting them.
Yeah, I actually just got done reading everybody needs to read this book if you get a chance. The 1910 Slocum Massacre. Have you read that book?
No, I haven't.
It's an acting. Yeah, check out that book, Fred. I'll DM it to you.
Please.
You need to read that. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's all I had to say, man. I appreciate everything y'all been doing. And I mean, they tried to ignore it, but we all stayed on their helmet. They tried to ignore it. They still trying to ignore it. I mean, you knew the WBC, you knew Suleiman and them. They they weren't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, they not.
But I mean, right now with this new info, they don't have no choice.
No, they don't. They don't. Because
some repercussion got to be taken.
Yeah, we stand on them.
What he been doing in the dark, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. And with this new information that came out, I think that the farmer, my personal belief is I think that he saw all this other information, and I think that made him more safer to come out.
Yeah,
he's probably been wanting to come out for a long time.
Yeah.
He's probably been wanting to come out with this information for a long time. But what happens when you're the only one that come out with some shit like this? Everybody say how foolish you are, you're lying, you just want money. But now you know that all of us put it out there. You know, now he's like, okay, he's feeling a lot safer.
Facts.
That's what I think it is.
Big facts.
You know.
Big facts.
But anyway, I appreciate you letting me call in. Keep doing your thing, Fred.
All the time, soldier.
Sure. All right.
Hey, one. So yeah, man. I just think it's just irreprehensible that a black man comes out and goes against a rush of black people momentum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get out the way. You stupid, dog. Like, there are so many things that I don't agree with, right? And before I had kids, I'll let you get this off.
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
What's poppin', dog?
Man, I couldn't get no Nipsey behind that.
Lemon tint to B12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
How's that?
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm fucking here.
Lemon tint to B12, double check the details.
Since you a local.
And dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What's up?
You know I'm chunking it up high in the air too. For real. All my people, my people, Jarvis, Reggie Owens, and Fresh, Big Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? Donnie Simpson, Jeffrey Lakes, they know what I'm talking about. My people, South Central LA in this motherfucker. Hey man, this was crazy. I just thought about this right now, man. We lost both Black Mambas in the same year.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Both Black Mambas, you know what I'm saying? But rest in paradise to the OG legend. You know. Drew Titan, I heard you too, man, when I was finishing up my run. Get well, man.
Yeah, get well.
And,
for sure.
Yeah. And Ishay, let's get to this punk real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ishay can get canceled out just as fast and just as much as Regis Prograis. These dudes don't want us, they don't get us. But next year, you know, when we start giving out trophies and belts and awards and pumping them up on our stations and channels and whatnot, these dudes gonna really, really feel left out, you know. But you know, you make your bed, you sleep in a motherfucker. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, he'll never be the same after these quotes. Never be the same. Never.
Yeah,
Like but he didn't really have a fan base anyway, because I think that's what bothered him. DB was the fact that so many people still will support Deontay Wilder in this, and it bothers a lot of other fighters that, damn, how can this one man get so much support?
Man.
They're bothered by that. Like, it really hurts their feelings that all people want to talk about is the Glovegate. One, obviously, because we love Deontay Wilder. Like, it's unwavering love in these streets for Deontay Wilder. And two, we want to protect the integrity of the sport of boxing, and and it's a beautiful thing when you're fighting in the actual spirit, which was fighting for you. You understand?
Man, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So the spirit in which I'm telling you, I say this all the time. Deontay Wilder could have sold that ring entrance for $1 million to a white Jewish man named Mr. Steinberg and put his logo on there, and that would have been the end of it. That is the biggest fight, and the replay value on that, it's just insurmountable, man. I was with Floyd, not with him, but in the camp for Conor McGregor every day. I was with him. Man, Floyd would talk shit. I mean, I wouldn't in him in the office in the deals, but he would train out here in LA in the evening time at Goosen's gym. And so I would go down and watch him train and spar, and he would talk at the end of his workouts. He would just hang out and we would just talk for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever. However much time he had. It's a group, it's everybody there. So it's like 40 people. He's not just saying, "Hey Fred, what do you think of this?" He's definitely not doing that. And he would say, "Man, this guy called me today, wanted me to $2 million for this. I'm not taking that." So I know the value. So I'm saying that to let you guys know I understand the value of the marketplace for a ring entrance, and the fact that he chose to do that. He basically cut off 80% of the marketplace of who may even want to advertise with him on his next fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like Johnson & Johnson and Burger King ain't calling Deontay Wilder. That's just facts.
That's a fact.
So
yeah, we're gonna represent for him, man. That's for damn sure. Another thing I was thinking about, I don't know, to kind of switch reels a little bit. And on a lighter note, I was thinking about it because I saw the title real quick and I looked at it and I was still running, so I wasn't. I was kind of thinking when I was running what Drew was talking. And in terms of the dating things, I had two pieces of advice that I got from my tia, from my aunt, and also from my uncle, right? Mm-hmm. And both of these were, I don't know, I guess I was somewhere around 16, 17, but these both always stuck with me. And my aunt told me, she said, if you really like a chick or a girl, spend a pretty penny and let her know. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, I'm thinking, take her to the movies, take her to Denny's, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, back to the Mosey. But my uncle Enrique, he was a pimp. Mm-hmm. So his was always different, but he was like, listen, I'm not trying to teach you how to be a pimp, but I'll tell you one thing, treat them how you meet them. So if you meet a chick in a church or in a mosque or at a farmer's market, or something like that, you treat them accordingly. But if you meet a chick out in the street and you grab her arm and gorilla pimp her, what's up, little mama, and she respond to it like that, then yeah, there's no date. The date is, let me give you the address and then come kick it. That's the whole date. You understand? So anyway, those are my two pieces of advice in terms of dating, tone, and for anybody else out there. Anyway, last thing I want to say is, man, last night Reggie Owens had an after party. Man, that shit was cracking.
Oh yeah, I fell asleep on that hoe. I went running and then I don't have Wi-Fi in this area, so it just cut off. So I just played my music, and then I came back, and then I fell asleep on that hoe. Yeah.
Hey, the air was clean as a mother, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Downtown was cleared in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm running up Angeles Vista, so you understand what I'm saying. So that's my run. Yeah, I run all that. I run through those hills and shit. Valley Ridge and all that shit. So yeah, yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
but I was just saying too, I also ran down past the Snooties just to see if there was gonna be somebody out on the blade. And yeah, there ended up 4 or 5 of them out there.
Oh yeah, so you good, TV? You good, dog? You good? You good? You good, dog? You good? You good?
As a matter of fact, so Reggie O gonna do it again though with a tribute to Roger Mayweather. So after this, we're gonna have an after party again.
Okay.
So on the family, make sure y'all smash the like button for Fred right now. Sign up to the Patreon, and yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute.
Appreciate you for sure. Yeah, man, I'm sitting there, man. Ishay Smith, dog. There's no return from this, dog. Ishay Smith, dog. You. But I don't know if he's Muslim or he was born that way. I don't know if that's his born name, because you know, this generation, you could be born into a family of Muslims. That don't mean you practice it. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's Muslim or his dad gave him that name. But okay, all y'all call it in. Okay.
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
What's popping?
What's good, Fred? This is Main Boxing Biker, man.
Okay, what's up? See if I can clean it.
Chilling, man. Chilling. First time caller. Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn with 718? 718's in Brooklyn?
Yeah, 718 Brooklyn, Flatbush, next to Barclays Center.
That's 718 area code?
Too. I said what up to you.
That's 718 area code, though? Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it went that
Actually,
far.
He's from New York.
Nah, Drew ain't got no 718 number.
718-917-347-646. That's all New York.
Oh, nigga, I know that, but I didn't know 718 goes to Brooklyn.
718 is the first Brooklyn area code ever.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I stand corrected. You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of 212. I'm sorry. I was thinking of 212. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Manhattan.
Yeah, that's Manhattan. Yeah, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. And 718 is in the Bronx, though, too.
Yeah, they're all over.
Yeah, 718 is the Bronx. Because my phone number was 718 when I lived in the Bronx.
Okay, that's what's up.
What you got?
Yeah, man. But first of all, I want to say R.I.P. to Roger Mayweather, man.
Absolutely.
For real. That's a real one we lost, you know. And like you say, man. Hey, ain't these Fury lovers and all that. These dudes trying to debunk the glove gate and all that. Man, these are the dudes that don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Big facts.
And let me say something real quick.
Yeah, take it.
And Fury, the most quietest champ we ever seen.
After a big win.
Yeah, it's like the man on Hideout. Think of Andy Ruiz when he fought Joshua and won. This man was on every talk show. And Fury live in the U.S., so ain't no excuses, right?
Oh,
he ain't on no talk shows. What you say?
No, you already know that. And even in the interview that I saw, he was so docile and quiet and very respectful. You know what I mean?
I think he's trying to duck questions, you know, because obviously glove gate got out to everybody. So I think he's trying to duck questions right now.
Yeah.
You know, no endorsements or nothing. So that shit look crazy. And isn't it crazy how we got Ricky Hatton in his corner? I mean, Ricky Hatton is a known dope fiend too, ain't he?
Yeah. He gained 200 pounds too.
I guess.
Yeah. He was a fat dude too. You know, he don't look nothing like the 140
pound
all
rolling
guy.
Together.
Yeah, they all rolling together. Yeah, they eating that boar meat.
I guess. And Sugar Hill, man, that's shameful, bro. That's shameful, you know? I mean, what trainer you seen train a fighter to help him win the championship, the heavyweight championship of the world, and as soon as your man wins, you trying to duck out of boxing? Why? You looking suspect right now, son. All of a sudden you want to get away from boxing? Why? Because you did something shady. And you don't want to have to face the consequences afterwards. You feel me? Yeah, man, but that's pretty much what I have to say, man. I've been listening to the show for a minute.
I appreciate you calling.
Always got to work, and I can't call in and all that. So now I took a couple of days off from work. So well, let you do your thing, man. Salute to the LDBC, man. Salute Fred and everybody else.
One, appreciate you.
Peace.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, one. Yeah, man. A wild boar. How the hell can you catch a wild boar? That don't even make. I mean, that's like common sense. A wild boar. You can't cultivate a wild boar. It's not a wild boar if you cultivate it. It's called a pig. Am I right? I'm just using common sense with words. Wild means you've never been to a zoo or you've never been to a farm, right? If I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm just using common sense here. You know what I mean?
All you scared to death Negroes.
How you feel?
55 sitting on 55 mil, as we all should feel.
That's now you added another line. I'm gonna cut your time by 4 minutes. What you got? Hurry up.
Whatever, dude.
What you got?
What was going on last night, man?
What was going on last night?
Yeah, I missed the show.
Oh, you had time to watch the replay?
No, I didn't.
We had a different mall now with different women. Nah, we good. We ain't talking about yesterday's news. We already smashed them all. You know what I mean? We at the Crenshaw Mall. We were at the Fox Hill Mall yesterday.
I feel you. But yeah, R.I.P. Roger, man. He was he's definitely one of the legends that, you know, left his mark in his own unique way. 2020 is, man, this decade starting off crazy, you know. Then the KD news today, I don't know if everybody heard, but he's diagnosed with the corona.
Yeah, with the corona. Yeah, got the corona.
He got the corona, the Mandela, the Takaki, or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But Ishe Smith, man, I guess Lubin put a beat down on him to where he want to go against his own people.
Yeah.
Making the remarks that he made. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I can't understand it. You know, it's not that many white fighters in history, at least in my history, that was that great to where people would want to put them down. I know you could definitely count on two hands. You know, with fingers missing. Yeah. And the ones that were great, like say, it was no problem with them. I never seen nobody talk bad about it. What happens is once a fighter of the opposite color steps up equal in competition and on the eye test will be better, here come the ducking and dodging. A la the Matrix or whatever they want to call them, you know. He was running shit, or Triple G, you could go down the line. And they was good. They was running their shit. Nobody, you know, hey, they the boogeyman. They the boogeyman.
Right.
Okay, now we got new kids in the playground, and they just so happen to be melanated kids. And they ready to take your head off.
Right.
So now it's all this ducking and dodging and all this. Oh, and Triple G said he's gonna go ahead and take the fight with Canelo again, the third fight.
Okay.
So that's they showing both of them showing how scared they are of the Charlos. We still waiting on that. I don't want to see. I would rather see one of them face Charlo before I see them fight each other again. That's not going to prove nothing.
Yeah.
But
he's bitter with boxing.
But nobody.
He's bitter with boxing.
You say what?
Ishe Smith is bitter with boxing. I don't think he's happy.
Right.
I think Floyd. I don't want to talk about Floyd tonight, man, because I don't want to talk negative. I don't want this juju. You know what I mean? Like Grandma said, not tonight. So, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
he's just unhappy. He's just unhappy with the totality of his career. You know, he's just unhappy. So,
yeah, especially looking at his last performance, where he got took out in the third round, got dropped 4 times.
Yeah, but he been losing though. Like he been losing, complaining. He was the number one complainer, talking about judges, and I mean,
exactly.
In Vegas, he's complaining about a judge. That's where he lives. He actually went to a fight. I'm gonna tell you exactly what fight it was. It was because I sat next to him and I interviewed him for like 5 minutes about his comments about Eddie Hearn. When he said, "I'll take the money." It was Laura. Come on, help me out in Vegas. Laura Heard. By the way, I picked Heard that fight. And
just give me the year. I probably
I got it. It was Laura Heard, 2017, and okay. He actually went to that fight to yell at a judge for giving him the wrong scorecards. So you talk about complaining. He was another man. I got that interview, dog. Someone go to my channel and pull that interview up, please. Please, someone and type in Ishe Smith, please. I haven't interviewed him much. I've only interviewed him 3 or 4 times, so it should be easy to find. And someone put that
But
in.
you know what? You know what, Fred,
Uh-huh.
man? We shouldn't even be giving that cat that much light on the Fred.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
we see what it is.
yeah,
We know what it is,
true,
but
true.
that's a waste of breath. You know what I'm saying?
True,
Shouldn't
but
be giving that light. We know what it is.
yeah, but it talks to
Don't
a
need to
greater
give that.
point too. It talks to a greater point about us, even if we disagree. If you see a herd of black people coming, just get out the way. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to fight with them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of black issues that I may not agree with. But you don't see me on the channel. I purposely don't even talk about black issues that I don't agree with, because I don't want, honestly, I don't care, or I don't care for or want to be approved by, and I say this like from the depths of me. I don't seek white man's approval. In no parts of my life do I seek a white man's approval. You know, like I had to go through 10 elementary schools to find a school for Lincoln. And the reason why I chose that school is because he has a black principal. You know what I mean? And it's that's it. You know, I understand what it takes to be black in America. I understand it. Lincoln ain't gonna be Asian when he's 18. He's gonna be Asian when he's with his mom at the mall and when he's with his grandma. You know, but when Lincoln's with me, he's black, and I understand that. And Ishay Smith needs to understand that when his daughter or kids or son, I believe he has kids, get pulled over by the police when they 16 driving a new Honda Accord, you know what I mean? He's gonna say the policeman ain't gonna ask you, what did you think about Tyson Fury's gloves? They're gonna say, they ain't gonna say that. They not gonna say that.
Have that card in this deck.
Nah, they not gonna say that, dog. They not gonna say that, man. They not gonna. Lincoln ain't a cute little kid when he with me. People look at him and be like, "Oh man, one they gonna say, how could she have a baby with a black man?" And two, they gonna be like, "Oh man, they don't wish the best for him." You know what I mean? He ain't no cute little kid when he's walking the streets with me outside of this Ladera area that I'm in. You know what I mean? I'm being, I know
I
it.
feel,
You know, so
the high percentage is going against you. So I feel it's more important that we do unite, and even if we don't agree on a lot of things,
sure,
we should, like we say, get out the way, not go against us. And
okay, yeah,
and that's the way.
No, you're right. No, you're right. What else you got, Asia?
And that's the way. On the thing on you saying being an alpha male.
Oh
and
yeah,
how to
sure.
keep your
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
What is that? First, what I subscribe to is you shouldn't even try to keep what's not trying to be kept. That's just me.
Yeah.
And I always live by that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man,
I'm gonna change the title anyway.
Dude, I might have felt bad about it, but this is one thing I knew, and I was glad I realized this at an early age. Once I knew how much the women outpopulate me, some just kick in like, dude, you're gonna be all right. Because maybe I'm just mass-minded like that.
Yeah.
So, okay, I really like this chick, and she not feeling me, but let me set my watch. And in Planklin's time, here go 3 more, filling that void. And then I know, but she that special one. She that special one. She ain't no more special to you than what you are to her. You know, fair exchange ain't no robbery. Now, maybe I'm wired different, but that's just how I am. I'll be over it like it's nothing. Next, or you ain't feeling me, next. And it comes like that. But maybe I'm different. You know, and it's not bragging, it's just facts. You know, you tripping, start slipping. But that's all I got. But what's your advice? Or you feel like you got to go through all the boundaries to keep this special chick, or she's irreplaceable, or whatever? You subscribe to that?
I'm pretty much straight, like, and no.
I ain't put you on the spot, did I?
No. I can answer any question, man. No, I think that I always subscribe to being a gentleman, and I always believe that when a man is a man, a woman is a great follower. I subscribe to that. I think that the same way I can lead them to a bedroom is the same way I can lead them through the mall. You know what I mean? And the quickest way to get to the mall is to go through my bedroom. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
that's just facts. You know, yeah. Give a nigga some pussy. You know what I mean? You do that.
Yeah, but that's the get part. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. But what about the cheap part? That's what we're
The
talking
cheap part.
about.
It's not even about cheap. It's about like
No,
keep.
Yeah,
I
take
mean,
heed to how you keep your woman.
see, your spirituality keeps the woman. It's not even
Okay.
it's not even physical at that point. You know what I mean? It's not that's why we go through our lives praying that we run into that woman just one more time. You know what I mean? Or women go through that, man, I just want to meet him one more time. You know what I mean? No matter what you guys have been through. You know what I mean? It's a lot of spirituality that keeps people together. You understand? And I never.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
So I don't even like. There's never any pressure on me as it relates to like. I've never felt pressure about like, man, the stresses of keeping a woman. Never. I've never had that stress in my life. You know what I mean? I've been blessed though, because I mean, you gotta keep in mind. I mean, I was smashing strippers in Hollywood at 19 years old. Like, you know what I mean? And that may have distorted my reality. Because imagine you're smashing a woman that's in every little boy's room, you know what I mean? And she's 10 years older than you. You know what I mean? 10 to 15,
Right.
you know what I mean? So that kind of distorted me. You know, I grew up on the west side of LA. So I would just meet celebrity after celebrity in Santa Monica. And when I went to Gotham was a club. Gotham and the Century Club. So, you know what I mean? So those are my two clubs I frequent every fucking Saturday and Friday. So
But the reality is, women gonna always outpopulate men. So unless a guy gay and not into women, that's the only way he's gonna have. Or he's just a super lame motherfucker. And I'm not judging. I'm just giving up, what all the variables may be. That's why I still can't understand Tone's situation, dude.
Tone.
What you ain't telling, what you not telling us. You know what I'm saying? It can't be that hard.
He's withholding
23,
information.
23. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's withholding a lot of information. TB got 3 legs.
He got to be.
He on crutches. You know, TB got 4 eyes, 3 legs, 1 nostril.
Man, I knew a dude in the wheelchair was getting just as much pussy as the average motherfucker.
Oh, I know. I know. He got 16 toes or some shit. You know what I mean?
All right, Fred. I'm gonna let y'all figure that one out. But shout out to the chat. That's all I got. RP Roger Mayweather. We lost another one this year. That's mad. And get better, KD.
All right, peace. Get better, KD. KD got that, and the Lakers get tested tomorrow.
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
What's popping? Roll up your window so we can hear you.
I said, what's good, bro? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you much better. What's popping?
Shit. First of all, you know what I'm saying? For the topic RIP, you know what I'm saying, Roger Mayweather. I know my condolences go out to the Mayweather family. I know that's a tough loss for everybody to be dealing with, especially right after Floyd lost his baby mother. I know he's going through it right now, so my condolences and rest in peace on that.
Big facts.
Well, let's get to the hot topic that everybody been buzzing around in boxing, man. As far as this glove gate situation, man. Let me ask you, do you think that was the deciding factor in that bout?
It had a huge part to it, yeah.
You said it played a huge part?
Absolutely.
Okay, what exactly about this played such
tell me your point of view.
Growth?
Tell me your point of view.
Tell
me your point of view, because I'm not gonna I'm definitely not gonna side with you. You're trying to set me up. You're trying to pump fake me.
I was just asking because I'm trying to figure out what people are thinking, and and how much did they think it played?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's 1% or 100%. A cheat is a cheat.
It don't matter.
A cheat is a cheat. You know what I mean? How about they take 10? How about if they take 20 miles off of your next trip? You're gonna be upset, right?
You said what now?
If they took 20 miles off of this trip that you on, you're gonna be upset, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay, same difference, right? Same difference, right? You drove 300 miles, right? What's the difference? Only 20 miles.
It's like, but it ain't the same thing. We talking truck driving or we talking boxing? Which one do you want to talk?
I said
Two
percentage.
things we talking about.
No, you said percentage. You said percentage, right? I'm trying to relate it to you.
I'm saying the glove was loose, but how much did that play a factor into Deontay Wilder losing?
It doesn't matter. He walked in with the attempt, with the thought of malice in his heart. It doesn't matter.
It do matter.
No, it doesn't.
It do matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Call the boxing voice tomorrow. No, you should call the boxing voice tomorrow. Call them. They'll let you get off. I ain't about to listen to that. I ain't about to listen to that. No, I'm done. Call the boxing voice. They'll let you get off. No disrespect to the boxing voice, but this ain't no channel where you can argue the other side. I don't care. You know what I mean? He's guilty. so that's kind of what I feel. So you got to enjoy the rest of your show, dog, for real. I don't. It's like, okay, I'll make this analogy. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. A guy. So let's say Tyson Fury's glove. Let's say it has zero impact because he got knocked out in the first round, right? And then we come to find out when Tyson Fury gets knocked out, his glove bounces on the ring, right? Right. Now equate that to one of your friends come in your house and he has a gun, right? And then when he leaves, he forgets that his glove, his gun is on the outside of his shirt. So when he turns around and walks out your door and he's walking through your thing, you see the gun. Hold on, OG. You see the gun, right?
Okay.
And will that guy ever be your friend again? He didn't kill you, but now you know his intentions, right? And that's the same thing with Tyson Fury. Man, let me give you an intro, OG.
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
What's popping? How you feel?
And I'm always good. And that's what just called you just then.
Mm-hmm.
Another one of them scared to death Negro pins with cracker toast. Now,
I ain't got time for them, dog. I ain't got no time. None. Zero.
Look,
Zilts. Nada.
my man, he just had to come out with that.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me if I'm not into rest in peace and this and that. I just happened to be the person that grew up in my family. Even when my dad died, everybody was crying and sobbing, and I was looking.
You ain't got to
died of
justify.
cancer. He was hurting, you know.
You ain't got to justify anything. Continue.
Oh, I mean, I'm good with it.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, I've always looked at, I'm glad my daddy passed because he was suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I remember hearing Floyd say Roger was doing real bad.
Yeah, I remember. Know? Yeah, he was.
And when I see people like that, man, I just wish they passed because I've had 2 stomach surgeries, man, and I almost died both times. And I didn't want to go, but I can understand that pain of being on the edge when they think you ain't gonna make it, you know. And you know, that's just a part of life, man. We got to get out of here, man. We all ain't gonna be here. And he got hit, even though somebody said he mastered defense or he taught the mastery of defense because he got hit a lot. He was in a lot of entertaining fights.
He was the offensive guy, remember? He was the offensive guy. And remember Floyd said, "Oh, you getting hit too much, man. We gotta fix this." Remember that?
That's right. Yeah. That's right. I sure do. But he did a good job teaching defense and he knew the shoulder roll.
Mm-hmm.
And Floyd daddy is responsible for this because